right, you guys, this is Dawn Funk, Platinum Leader out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and I am excited to bring this training to you today because this has been something that a lot of people lately have been kind of frustrated about, and that is getting people through the success system, right? And so we all know that if AdvoCare starts and stops with you, it's never going to grow, right? So we have to lead people on a journey to see more. And that can be hard, and it can be tiresome, and you can get really frustrated. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience here. And I've got people right now that I'm trying to get through the success system. But what I'm here to tell you is I constantly reflect on things and strategies that have helped me overcome that. And as I watch champions on our team overcome the same thing, this is what it comes down to. They have a backup plan. So I'm here to ask you, do you have a backup plan when people tell you, no, I can't come to that mixer. No, I can't go to that business opportunity meeting. No, I can't get on that webinar. Or if they say, oh, I'll try to get on that. I'll try to make it to this. And then they don't show up, right? Well, a lot of people just stop right there. And this is what I'm telling you. You have to have a backup plan already in place, okay? So this is already kind of thinking beyond, the rejection and knowing what you're going to say and expecting it, okay? So I have 4 key things here that I think are going to help you really maximize, this kind of struggle. So 1, you got to be patient and understanding. So when someone says, if you invite them to a mixer and you're like, man, I really want you to come with me to my friend Jason's house. His mixers are so awesome, and you're going to learn so much about the products, and you're just sharing, and you're excited, and they say, oh, can't go, sorry, my son has baseball that night. Yeah, I wish I could go, but I can't. Now, some people are just like, okay, well, I understand, right? But no, of course you want to be patient. You want to be understanding of that because AdvoCare is never as important to other people as it is to you, okay? So you have to remember that. You have to keep it in perspective. But when they tell you that, instead of just saying, oh, that's okay, if you have a backup plan and you say, oh, you know what? I totally understand. I get it that your son has baseball, and you know what? I'm going next week to his mixer again, and I'll even pick you up, so why don't you come with me next week? Or if that's a bad night for them, saying, oh, no big deal, but you know what? This Sunday night, there's a great webinar that you should get on with me, and this will be a great way for you to learn more. But you have to know the calendar, right? You have to know when these things are happening. And I think that's one of the other biggest problems with people who have success in AdvoCare is there are a lot of people that they don't know the calendar of events. And guys, and I know I don't have my calendar, maybe Brett will go run and grab it for me. But from the very beginning, I have an old school calendar, and I write, thank you, Brett, it's okay if we see you, and I write everything down, the webinars, the mixers, the big events. I know when everything is. And so here's what happens. I know you might see them posted in a group, and that's great, and you might save it to your phone, but I'm telling you what, you've got to be old school, okay? And I'm a former teacher, so I know what I'm talking about. You got to write this stuff down, because when you write it down, I believe that you internalize it and you know when it is. And so you need to develop those consistent behaviors so that you know when the consistent things are happening, right? And so, again, you got to know when the events are. So I know when I invite someone to something, I already know what's happening 2 nights from now. I know a webinar that's happening on Sunday night. I know a webinar that's happening on Monday night. I know a mixer that's next Thursday night because I have written them down, all right? And remember, guys, this is not, like I said at the beginning, this is not about you. This is about being patient and understanding, embracing the process, and understanding that it's about their timing, not about your timing. But if you have a backup plan and you know when all the things are, and you just keep smiling and you don't get mad at them because they can't go, and you're just understanding and sympathetic, and you keep giving them and educating them other choices, I'm telling you what, there will come a day and a time when it just might work out for them, and you might be able to get them to see the bigger picture. And then here's the other key thing, guys. You've got to plug in with them, all right? And so when someone says, hey, Dawn, I'd really love to come to that, BizOp, because we just had one here with Rick Loy, right? Wednesday night. Oh my gosh, there were so many people that I wanted to get there. And guess what? I know the law of numbers. And of course, a lot of them didn't show up. But did I get mad at them? No. Did I get frustrated? No. Did I speak with strength about the importance of being there? The fact that Rick Loy has only ever been here one time in 4 years? Of course. But here's the reality. AdvoCare is not important to other people as it is to me. Remember that I said that, right? And so those people that didn't come, I was like, oh my gosh, I totally understand. But hey, listen, there's a great webinar this Thursday night that I'm going to watch too. I would love to watch it with you. So I'm going to get you the link, and then I'll even send you a reminder about 30 minutes before it starts, and we'll watch it together. Try that option, guys. That's a great backup plan. If they don't take advantage of that, you don't give up on them, right? Because this is a business of believing in people and educating them before they do it for themselves, okay? And so again, it just goes back to not just taking no for an answer and getting all quiet and getting all awkward and moving on. It is about being persistent and consistent and having a backup plan and having something else that might fit their schedule to help them see more of AdvoCare. All right, you guys are awesome. I hope this helps you, and the best of luck on your journey. Thank you so much.